Yeah, I mean, we played really tough in and around the paint. Finished extremely well. Forced the issue in there. Obviously Dante came alive for us and hit some really timely shots. One when we're down three ties the game, and then obviously the corner one when they trapped Julius. So yeah, just we just made enough plays offensively. Jaden was getting downhill, found Rudy. Just a lot of little things like that. And so yeah, just really good character win by us.
Dante got off to a tough start shooting. Is he the kind of player that just needs one to go in
Yeah,
to
I
keep
think
that?
so. Yeah, I think so, definitely. And we had to involve him in the offense more. 4 shots at halftime. We've talked about this before, and that's on me. But we came out first half or second half, and just it was very intentional to get him going in the game. We knew we were going to need him.
Just how much of an impact was Rudy just on the glass and
Yeah, it was
at
Rudy
the
was
rim?
huge. I mean, 11 for 13. He finished extremely well, strong, a bunch of dunks. I thought played right through all the contact there. It was outstanding defensively, and everything we did. Switched with him, chased with him. It was one of his best defensive efforts of the season for sure.
And did TJ give you a lift there in the
No,
fourth, like the way that he was, his
yeah,
physicality?
absolutely. And his ability to get downhill. I thought in the first half he did a great job of kind of spraying it when he turned the corner. Kind of loosened up our offense just enough. We were able to kind of get some multiple drives and some better looks.
There were a few turnovers late there,
Yeah,
but do you see your group finding a little more composure
yeah,
later in games the more you're in it together, I guess?
yeah, absolutely. And they tried to trap us. And then we had the one turnover. I think Julius made the right read. The pass was just a little low. If he makes it pass high, I think it's a dunk. But other than that, coming out the next time he finds Dante. Yeah, so I thought guys were definitely way more composed. So.
And you're already shorthanded to start the game, and then Bones goes out
Mm-hmm.
early. How did you just try to patch things together there with,
That's it. I mean, Julius was outstanding as kind of a point guard for us. Just tried to keep multiple ball handlers out there if I could. TJ was really good in that role. Jaden did a good job.
Being shorthanded like that, pants out.
Yeah.
What type of silver lining is there to give Rob and Terrence that's kind of like in the fire fourth quarter
Yeah.
opportunities?
Yeah, those are the minutes that we needed to see from those guys. Thought Rob competed really well defensively, made a couple shots when we needed him most. Like I said, we already talked about TJ, but that's really what we needed for those guys in this situation. We've seen this before when we've had guys out and they've been able to step up and play this way.
Chris, Rob did have that one spinner in the lane and pull up. Is that got to be just something that is in his game in terms of creating for himself and knocking that down when he gets that look?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's got to get there first. I think there's more opportunities for him to kind of just go and get there, use his speed just from the jump, and not when he gets to the paint, make the right play. But that's got to be part of his finishing package for sure.